everybody, this is Pastor Sean Oda from Crosspoint Church in Weatherford, Oklahoma with your God is Awesome and the Bible is Cool vlog. Today's focal passage comes from the book of Galatians chapter 5 verse 13 through 18. Here's what it says. You, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free, but do not use your freedom to indulge the flesh. Rather, serve one another humbly in love. For the entire law is fulfilled in keeping this one command. Love your neighbor as yourself. If you bite and devour each other, watch out, or you will be destroyed by each other. So I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. For the flesh desires what is contrary to the Spirit, and the Spirit what is contrary to the flesh. They are in conflict with each other, so that you are not to do whatever you want. But if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under the law. In America, we've been given the freedom to do many things. We have First Amendment rights that give us freedom of speech and religion, as well as freedom to assemble and the right to petition and freedom of the press. We often take these freedoms for granted. In other countries, they don't have the same rights always. Excuse me. You can be thrown in prison and even executed for practicing your religion. But the Bible tells us that we've been called to be free and that we should use that freedom to serve one another in love. Paul tells us in Galatians chapter 5 here that the entire law can be summed up in one command, love. It cannot be overstated just how important this is. When we choose to love, we uplift, not cut down. When we choose to love, we do not talk behind someone's back, but work out our differences face to face. We forgive. When we choose to love, we make a concerted effort to promote peace and not destroy each other mentally, physically, or emotionally. I say choose to love because love is indeed a choice. Because of the freedom that we have been given by our Creator, we have the freedom to choose how to act. We have the freedom to choose to love. The difficult part of this is that it's actually contrary to human nature to do this. See, since the fall of man, our human nature is endowed with sin. Sin does not love. Sin tears down. Sin destroys. We have to overcome this nature of sin in order to truly love one another. We do this by submitting to the will of the Holy Spirit and building the fruits that exemplify what Christian should be. So as we go throughout the day, look for opportunities to love one another. Resist the temptation to cut another person down just for the sake of fun, or instead give a compliment. Avoid the need to complain about a coworker behind his back. Instead, discuss the matter with that person. Don't start an argument. Attempt to truly work through an issue. Look to forgive. Look to work through things. Speak with truth. If it's not a large matter, if you're in conflict with somebody and it can be dismissed, do it with an attitude of forgiveness. These are just little things, but they're examples of exercising our love. It's exercising our faith in practice through showing and choosing to love. And it all stems, or at least it all should stem, from our love for Christ and what He did for us. So do so. Show love to everybody you come in contact with today, the love of Christ. Do so with the freedom that you have through Jesus. God bless everybody. Hope to see you on Sunday.